This week on Losers of Initiative. And I assume somebody's coming up the ramp, but...
Yep.
Well, the ramp closes. Once he pushes autopilot, it automatically closes.
Oh, well then he doesn't come up the ramp. He's inside the jet with you then.
Damn. Well, the jet is...
He was on the ramp.
There's no magic in the jet. We put an anti-magic jet.
Oh, so Mr. Meteor couldn't teleport in it?
Yeah. Well, it works only for us.
Only if you have that amulet.
As the jet takes off, a vacuum sucks the shadow out.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shadow in the jet. All right, so the Stormlord is flying straight at Cosmic Ray, and the shadow has disappeared, and Junya is finally been convinced with some collateral to accompany Mr. Meudiel.
That's good. I get it. I'm not
All
the
right.
best looking dude.
So let's go ahead and roll initiative. Let's see how this is going to play out for us here.
Rolled a nat 1. So 5.
All right, I got a 7.
I got a 16.
Well, I win.
What do you do, Mr. Meudiel?
Does she take my hand as I extend it?
Yep.
Is she so attractive that it kind of rattles my normal stoic... Like, I'm going to have to hold her close to float her out of here, right?
Right, and she actually, because of her just who she is and
Right.
what she does, when you bring her in close to levitate out, she kind of puts her hand on your chest to kind of like rub it and hold on to you kind of thing, doing what she does.
Yeah, I'm picking her up, floating her back to the jet.
Okay. And did I beat everyone else? Or?
Nope.
All right. So yeah, Stormlord's coming at you, fists made, kind of energy forming around his fists, eyes full of lightning.
I'm going to energy flash directly at him.
Okay, just sort of, which one of his senses are you trying to eliminate? His sight?
Yeah, his sight.
Okay, so how does your energy blast work? It's
a fort resist DC 22.
Okay. Do you have to make a hit with it?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So that is a 20.
That is a hit. And it's
Yay.
a fortitude resist DC
22.
18. So that means 28. So he makes his resistance. You hit him
gross.
square in the face. But, he shrugs it off as he continues his attack upon you. He is going to swing his fist at you, and we are going to hit dodge of 16.
Dodge of 16. No, that's a miss.
Okay, so he swings at you, and you kind of float back, and he misses. All right, the shadow, still invisible. Don't know where he is. And Master Yi, he actually floats up into the air as well, sort of with a levitation, and he's pulled out his bow.
No, I
again.
haven't seen him float before.
Correct. This
Okay.
is a new thing.
Fun.
As he floats up into the air, raising his energy bow, but he doesn't shoot at you, Cosmic Ray. He's aiming. It's like he's looking for something past you, further down the street, kind of where your jet is area.
Gotcha.
He's looking. All right, Tectonic.
Since I can't find anybody that's awake enough to talk to,
Okay.
and nobody likes me around here apparently, I'm going to turn around and start heading back toward the jet.
Okay. You're really close to the jet. I mean, you basically just kind of.
Oh, I didn't go very far?
Yeah.
So I would turn around. Okay, I'm going to make it. How far away is
Raymond.
CM from me?
About
CR.
almost
CM.
almost 200 feet.
Okay, so I'm going to make one leaping jump
Okay.
and smash down on the ground by whoever's on the ground there.
Nobody. Just some civilians.
Well, it's a bad day to be a civilian. No, I'm gonna no, I'll punch the guy that's in Cosmic Ray's face.
Okay, just sort of leaping through the
leap
air.
through the air and just punch him square in the face.
All right, make a standard attack roll.
Do I have a punch by like a flyby? Punch by. 13.
That's going to be a miss.
Is it?
It is a miss.
Oh, damn.
So you swing and land on the ground. Alrighty, and
So before we exit the window, I mean, I
Okay.
can hear combat going on outside.
it's kind of down the street, but yeah.
Yeah, but I know what's coming. I mean, I got an energy bolt coming somewhere around. I'm not dumb. I'll drop my invisibility and start to create some kind of obscuring mist, or maybe even just a wall. I just create like an inch thick obscuring wall
Yeah.
all the way across the street so you
Right.
can't see.
Blocking it off. Yeah,
That's all. I mean, it doesn't have to look natural at all. It just,
absolutely.
yeah, let's do that. So I'm visible now, but
Right, and this like magenta purple colored wall kind of springs into being from building to building, crossing the street,
right, encompassing, yeah,
2 stories tall, allowing you to
to
use
float
its
to the jet. and-
cover to float out the second story window and down to the ground to the jet.
Correct.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do some initiating here. I got a 25.
7, I lost.
I lost.
I lose.
Okay, so the shadow reappears on the ramp of the jet.
That's not helpful at all.
All right, the shadow is standing on the ramp of the jet. He's got his Jian sword out, his Chinese fighting sword, standing there, and he's still got his like black armor on and everything.
If I don't look at him, does he notice me? Just look away.
Right, and he says, "You will not take the master's prize." And he's basically stopping you from getting into the jet. You can feel free to attack him on your turn or whatever. And then we go Stormlord, who is going to... He is actually going to do a Hadouken. He puts his palms,
Kamehameha.
his wrists together and shoots out what looks like a just storm of like ice, hail comes raining out of his hands.
Son of a bitch.
And we are going to hit... Oh, he's probably going to miss you. We are going to... Oh, no. It's an automatic hit because it's an area effect. Everybody in front of him. So you have a dodge DC of 18 to take half damage.
Okay. So that is a 22.
Okay, so you have a toughness resistance then of 19.
That is a 20.
Okay, so yeah, they basically you're nimbly dodging all the stuff. Some of them hit you, but kind of at angles and deflect off of you and stuff. Doesn't do any like actual damage to you.
Okay, sweet.
Hurts a little bit, but doesn't slow you down. And Master Yi, seeing this wall go across in front, basically in between him and what he was looking for, apparently, he immediately flies forward, just like with his bow out still, arrow, magic arrow, mystic arrow drawn, flying at the wall, and he unleashes the arrow into the wall. So what is your illusion strength, Mr. Mutiel?
9?
Okay, so he actually hits the wall. He needs to make a toughness of 26. So with the 9 resistance. So basically you roll a d20 plus 9, 26 is your target.
Oof. Okay.
You got this.
Yeah, I got It's just a wall. It's not even a real
Nat
wall.
20.
Correct.
It just goes right through. Just goes right through the wall. Okay, I failed this. What happens?
Okay, so when he hits, it goes right through the wall, but it sort of dissipates after it does so, and the wall has like a hole, like a magical hole kind of opens up in it.
Damn it. Can I see him?
Where
this came from?
Yeah, because he kind of shot it where the jet was. So yeah, you actually see him flying toward the jet, the shadow standing on the ramp of the jet, and you're this round holding Ju Ya, and you're coming down.
Okay.
All right, your turn, guys.
Okay, I'm going to go into energy form.
Okay.
It's free round action.
Yep.
And then I'm going to move towards Yao and try and touch him.
Yi.
Yi.
Master Yi.
Yi.
Okay.
I'm going to
So
try
you-
and touch him.
Yeah, in energy form, you're very fast. So you easily just kind of fly up to him and kind of like do a zzz, engulfing, like wrap yourself around him and stuff because you move really, really fast.
Yeah. And then I'm going to try and touch him.
Basically hit him with your aura.
Yep.
Okay? So that is it's an automatic, is it not?
Yep.
And then it is damage.
2 plus 15.
So it is a 17 toughness resistance. So it really doesn't, it's not a high damaging thing, but it's an automatic hit. 17 toughness resistance. Oh, 18.
So close.
So yeah, he's basically going, what? Oh, you're not hurting him, but you're distracting him.
Okay.
Seeing this, Grug is going to jump up and... Could I grab him by the ankles and just pull him to the ground? Probably not.
Jump up and then try and grab him.
Yeah.
It depends on how good he is at flying. He may just take you with him.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just going to jump up and punch him.
Even distracted by me?
Well, that would make him easier to grab.
I'm going to jump up. I'm going to jump up and punch him in the face.
Okay.
In the face! God damn it. 10.
Okay. That wouldn't have hit.
What do you
back.
mean he's knocked unconscious, Brad? Greg, plug that in somewhere.
All right. So yeah, you jump up and once again swing and a miss, and landing on the ground kind of underneath as they're
Grug thinks these guys are impossible to hit.
Mr. Meudiel. So you see Master Yi was coming at you with the bow out, going to shoot at you, but seconds before he releases that arrow, Cosmic Ray goes energy form and starts wrapping himself all around him, and he's like, ah! But the shadow still stands on the ramp of the jet.
Hang on tightly. And I'm going to teleport into the cockpit. That's what I do. No. Tighter.
Wow.
Tighter. There we go. Okay, yeah. Into the cockpit.
Okay?
And set that guy up to fly back home on its own, because I don't think I'm going to be here to do it.
Okay, so your movement action is to teleport into the cockpit, and then your standard action is to start up the autopilot to go home.
And I assume somebody's coming up the ramp, but
Yep.
Well, the ramp closes. Once he pushes autopilot, it automatically closes.
Oh, well then he doesn't come up the ramp. He's inside the jet with you then.
Damn. Well,
'Cause
the jet is...
he was on the ramp.
There's no magic in the jet. We put an anti-magic jet.
Oh, so Mr. Miyuo couldn't teleport in it?
Yeah. Well, it works only for us.
for only
As,
if you
as
have
the,
that
as
amulet.
the jet takes off, a vacuum sucks
Yeah.
the shadow out.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shadow in the jet with you and Juya, Mr. Meudiel, and Juya in the jet, the Shadow in the jet, jet starting to to go take off. All right, here we go, new round.
Woohoo! 16.
15.
21.
I win.
So you all won initiative. Go ahead.
I'm going to jump up and punch him in the face again. But this time I'm going to hit him.
Yeah, you tell him.
Jesus.
Is that a 7 or a 1?
It's a 1.
Way over here.
Oh, that's a miss. Okay.
9.
A 1 is automatic miss, just like.
But this is a 9.
Okay, which is also a miss.
Oh, okay.
Not automatic, but just regular.
1,500, I meant.
Oh.
So, did the jet hatch actually close?
Yes.
Or, okay. So we're just not. Okay. Then
I would assume we hear the jet taking off, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
hear the high pitched whine of the engines picking up.
What does that sound?
Yeah, don't ask me.
So it
Yeah,
hasn't.
that
So
was
it hasn't
difficult.
taken off yet.
Correct.
Do I know a way in?
You're in energy form. You could literally just go through any
Phase
size,
through.
small little crack or right.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go in
Okay.
and try and get after the shadow.
So your movement is to get into the jet, and then your standard action is to.
Basically, try and touch the shadow.
Okay. Now you can come in and out of energy form once per round as a free action.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't want to get sliced by his sword.
All right, so you're going to basically engulf him in your little, really fast-moving energy cloud
Yep.
kind of thing. All right, so his toughness resistance, he is a brawler style guy,
So
he's
this
got a
isn't
pretty
gonna
good
work at
toughness.
all.
And so yeah, it does nothing. You're going around him, and he's not even paying attention to you.
So what we're seeing here is Nate's new tactic is to just stay in energy form to not
That's,
get hit and not go down every combat. Although he's practically useless.
But I don't do anything. so
Well, he can distract the hell out of everybody.
so it's better now than I used to be.
That's true.
That's true.
An improvement.
Is he distracting them right now, or
Well, he said he was attempting to do damage. So
His innate thing is just be next to them, and they take
correct,
damage.
correct. In energy form, if he touches you, which is an automatic because he moves so fast and he's formless, he does a damage 2. Very low damage attack, but it's an automatic hit.
So the way teamwork works in this game, I feel like we've kind of forgotten about that. Is
you have to declare your
he has to state it. Nate would have to state, I'm going to distract
correct.
this guy with whatever.
Yep.
Zipping around him as fast as lightning.
Right.
That would
open
also
for you.
automatically hit him because he's going around as fast as lightning.
Correct. But what he's going to do is he's going to roll to see how successful his distraction is for the teamwork bonus that others would get
Gotcha.
when interacting.
Gotcha.
But anyway, it is Mr. Mutiel's turn.
So you can fit in any crack in that form?
Even your butt.
Yes.
Nope. I'm gonna use some mystic bindings. I think. Try to restrain this guy. So, yeah. Hopefully, both of us can take advantage of him being bound and either get him off this jet or unconscious, something like that. Mystic binding. Am I making a roll?
Yeah, because you do have to hit.
25.
That's a hit. And now he has to resist with...
I don't know. I've got dodge DC 21 here.
Okay.
It's really... Apparently, when it hits, it's really good, but it's hard to hit.
Correct. 29. So he made his completely. So he didn't have any degree of failure, so he gets out of your bindings.
Try it on her, though. She might like that.
That's for later.
Oh, gotcha.
And those aren't going to be mystic bindings. Those are going to be Mutiel bindings. All right. So it is the Shadow. So seeing all of that, what's going on, he actually pulls out a little ball, like glass ball, and he says, what would he say?
He
says,
pulls out his glass balls.
No, he pulls out like some little glass orb or ball or something, just kind of throws it up in the air, and it pops. Everybody needs to make a fort resistance, except everybody that's in the jet.
Okay.
A fortitude resistance of 21 DC.
Oh, yeah.
You're not in the jet.
31.
Tectonic. You're not.
31.
22.
I failed by 6.
Here, you want to use my 31?
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
So fail by 6 is 2 degrees of failure, which means you are stunned. All right, so Mr. Mutiel, you cannot take any actions for your next turn. No actions at all.
That is stunning.
Bam.
Just from some stupid little orb.
It like
Okay.
like a kind of like a flashbang
flash
kind
grenade,
of, but
yeah.
not.
It's a firecracker.
Pop, 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 pop.
Ju Ya rolled a 20. Her fortitude doesn't matter what it is because she rolled a 20, so she's not affected. Huzzah!
She's like, why are you so weak?
All right. You were supposed to save me? All right. And then we have Stormlord.
No, I think that was it. Let's go ahead and do initiative.
All right. Stormlord, who is with Master Yi outside with Tectonic. Stormlord is going to...
I feel like I'm in the jet. Didn't I say I was in the jet?
A nearby fire hydrant basically explodes, and all of this water from the hydrant forms a giant hand that comes up to grab you. But it misses horribly.
Yay!
It comes up like the hand basically it hasn't attacked yet.
Right. Oh, yeah.
The hand is forming
It was
out of
forming.
the spouting water coming from the destroyed hydrant is starting to form a gigantic hand that you're about the size of the pinky on the hand kind of thing. Big hand. And Master Yi flies through the hole in the wall and lands on top of the jet. So he's standing on the jet with his bow out, kind of looking around, deciding what he's going to do, but hasn't done anything yet. All right, and we are on to a new round. Mr. Mewtwo, you're stunned this round.
11.
Oh, 7.
I won.
Okay,
All right.
so Tectonic.
I'm going to jump onto the jet and punch him in the face.
Okay, so you kind of jump through the hole
Yeah,
like a
seeing
bullet.
him kind of move on to the jet, I'm trying to distract them from
Okay,
the
so
jet.
you're fighting on top of the jet, which is now taking off. It's lifting up.
Yeah. Grug's going to be confused because Grug's not in the jet, and that's how the jet flies. But we'll go over that at a later date.
All right, punch Master Yi.
Here we go. Oh my God, another nat 1. A 9.
Okay, that doesn't.
These guys are impossible. Why'd you make these guys so hard, Brad?
All right, and now we have Cosmic Ray. So Mr. Mewtwo, you know, is stunned. He's kind of like, ugh,
Covering his eyes. Can't.
shaking his head. Yeah.
And this guy's kind of a burly dude.
Kind of.
So,
Well, he's not like big and muscly, but his type is a physical type. He's a melee fighter, kind of like Tectonic, but instead of punching, uses his sword and little orbs that do things.
yeah, so I'm going to be useless against him. I guess I'm going to pop out of energy form and energy blast him in the face.
Okay. So go ahead, and
26.
that's probably a hit. Yeah, that's a hit. And now what's the damage?
That is 27.
27 against his toughness. Oh, 27.
Dude, fuck these guys.
Not even kidding.
Cheaters.
Oh, wow.
Cheaters. I didn't see it.
So, yeah, you hit him in the chest. He kind of like, steps back for a second. And then Mr. Mewtwo is stunned. You're back in Cosmic Ray physical form. He doesn't want to hurt the girl, but he wants to get the girl. Okay, so what he
Don't
does...
we all?
Nope, he's intent on fighting you, Cosmic Ray.
I'm going to get sliced in the face and go down.
He attacks you with his sword. I rolled a 1.
Yay,
now
it's
I
a
know,
miss.
Now I know what Greg feels.
Yay.
Just add like 5 more ones,
Yeah.
and then you will.
So he swings, but you kind of like, kind of move your chest back, missing you by a hair.
I've rolled like 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1.
There's
right.
a 3 somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So Stormlord manipulates that hand. How fast can he move it? Very fast. Okay.
Aggressively?
So that hand that's come up out of the, formed from water, shoots at the back of the jet to grab hold of it, the tail of the jet, and misses as the jet basically starts lifting off as the hand comes in and swipes at it and misses right below it as the jet's now
Very, very climatic.
flying up into the air.
Probably grabs the jet, but it's water.
All right.
So it just splashes.
All right, Master Yi on Tectonic. So he basically punches you
Ha!
with his energy punch.
Good luck.
Thing. That's going to hit parry resistance, so your parry armor class basically, of 23.
Hit.
Okay? And
Calling
then,
hacks.
So 31 is your toughness resistance roll.
Another 3. Oh, my lord. 24?
So that's 2 degrees of failure to his punch. So you take... I had it open to the page for quick reference, and we asked the question. Oh, right there. 2 degrees of failure means you are dazed and you take 1 hit.
1 hit. Tick.
And then dazed means you only get one. You don't get a move action next round. You get a standard action only.
Roger that.
And it is...
Is now?
No, it's a new round because I rolled really bad.
Not as bad as me, I guarantee.
Hey,
that.
Mr. Mewtwo, you're not stunned anymore.
Hey, I can see
Yay,
again.
22.
24.
17.
I lose.
All right. Tectonic.
I'm going to punch him.
It's a punch off.
Grug punch. Oh, yeah, 13.
18 is the number to hit.
Oh, really? 13, 7, 21, but minus 1, so 20.
That's a hit.
Aha!
And what's the damage you do with your punching?
11.
So that's plus 15 is 26 toughness resistance. 1 degree of failure.
Haha!
You actually hurt Master Yi. 1 degree of failure is a hit, but no other effects, no conditions. So just 1 hit, which means all of his resistances are 1 less now
Haha!
for the remainder of this fight. All right, Cosmic Ray
Is that punching fight all going on top?
on
of
top
the
of the jet
jet.
that's moving as the jet's flying, and
Okay.
they're on top fighting, and
Crazy.
you guys are inside the jet fighting.
So I'm going to energy blast again.
Get him!
And 20.
Did you hit him last time?
Yes.
Yeah, but he didn't take any damage.
Didn't take any damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me go first.
Didn't you lose initiative?
Oh wait.
You did.
Yep, I did.
You're gonna go last.
That's how
Okay.
That's how initiative works.
So 25 to hit.
25 to hit, and that is against a dodge on the shadow, so that's a hit.
Okay, and then 27 on your
27
toughness.
and my toughness 28.
God damn it.
Hacks.
And then I'm going to go into energy form.
Okay, and now you're Energy form. All right. So the shadow, seeing, you hit him again, pow, pow, they're blasting him, but it's just not doing anything. He basically sees that he's outnumbered 2-1, being attacked from both sides, because you're kind of at the back of the jet, Cosmic Ray, and he's in the middle of the jet, and Mr. Meudiel and Ju Ya are at the kind of pilot seat front of the jet.
You too.
So
Bless you.
he takes movement over to Ju Ya to try and grab her. I'm going to give Mr. Meudiel an intervene action. So he's going to attempt, his movement is to grab her, and his action
He's
is
moving.
to do something else.
Well, my intent was to create multiple illusions of her, but he won initiative. So you tell me what's going to happen. That was my action.
No, he's gonna get to her before you can do that.
Okay.
What's plan B in that giant brain of yours?
Okay. I'd have to physically. All right. I'm going to physically get in the way and try to teleport this douche outside the jet.
Just grab him.
Okay.
I'll just touch him.
So
Have him run into me. I don't care.
right. So he's basically you're gonna hit him. So he just needs to make
Let
his.
me ask you this: my teleport. How does this work? If I've got me, Tectonic, and Cosmic Ray,
Okay.
we're all touching.
Ayo.
Can I just teleport 2 of us and leave the 3rd one behind?
Yeah.
Come to me.
What? That wouldn't help us at all.
No, he's thinking about grabbing Ju Ya and teleporting out.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds way better.
Mhm.
That sounds way better.
Okay. So you're gonna grab Ju Ya as he grabs Ju Ya,
Okay.
and he won initiative. So his action's gonna go first, and he teleports out. So you both basically had the same idea. So he grabs her and disappears right as you grab her, and she's gone from your hand.
Nice job, Mike.
So
Okay.
you still get your action, Mr. Meudiel.
My action?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
What's up? What's plan C?
Does teleporting leave a little hole, a wormhole that you can
Yeah,
follow?
can you follow it? Yeah.
That only
No,
teleporters
but Mr.
can do.
Meudiel is smart enough to know that teleport has a range, and obviously he teleported somewhere.
500 feet.
Somewhere indeed. And he's got somebody, so maybe. Well, I'm looking out the window to see. I mean, I guess perception, just to see. There's probably some mystical stuff that the player Michael doesn't know that the character Meudiel does know. I need to know where he went.
Right. Well, your best, since you can float, maybe to teleport above the jet outside and look around to see if you can sense where he went or see where he went.
Okay.
Because you'll get a better view from outside the jet.
Agreed.
And the jet's flying by itself, so
It's on.
not
Okay.
Well, Grug's flying it just from the top.
from the top, yeah.
Yeah.
Whilst fighting
While
Master
fighting,
Yi.
yeah. And kicking his
Perfect.
butt.
Let's do that.
Okay, so you go to grab her, and right as you grab her, she disappears with the shadow, and you're like, crap! And you teleport outside, maybe above the jet, looking around.
Correct.
Okay,
I was incorrect with my numbers about teleport too. It's 900 with somebody,
Oh, nice.
1800 by myself.
Okay,
Hot
so
dang.
how far away you go?
It doesn't need to be above this fist fight that I can hear
Yeah.
happening. I don't want to
About-
be involved in that.
About 30 feet above the jet, kind of looking around.
Hey, let's go 60.
60 feet above the jet, looking around. All right, so go ahead and make a perception check.
Remember, I can jump 250. I'll just jump up and bring you into the fight.
Wow, there's
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
yeah, the opposite. Of that.
Without the zero.
Did you touch my dice, Greg?
No.
God.
There's been a
dang
lot
it.
of ones rolled
Yeah,
tonight.
real bad tonight.
So, yeah, Mr. Meudiel,
Okay.
you teleport up above the jet, and you're about 60 feet above the jet, looking around. No sign of the shadow and Ju Ya. Okay, and now it is a new round.
14.
13.
19
Does it matter?
No.
I lose.
for Tectonic, it does. All right, so Master Yi will punch at Tectonic again, seeing as he connect. 26 against your parry.
Hit.
And then 31 is your, 31, and remember you have a 1 penalty to your toughness.
My toughness.
Yep.
So I'm adding 20. 38.
Okay, so he punches you and you don't take
I
any
wasted
damage.
that perfectly good 18.
All right, and then we have the Shadow. Okay, and then we have Stormlord. Okay, so you guys,
go first.
anyone on or in the jet feels the jet kind of lurch. I need it'd be a dexterity. I need a dexterity for anybody in or on the jet. DC is 12.
18.
17.
Okay. Master Yi rolled a 1, another 1. So he actually tumbles off of the jet.
Yes.
Ah! What are you doing? Ah! And he starts falling.
My turn.
Sounded like yow.
Is that Yao?
Yeah,
Wait, he's falling right now?
correct.
All right.
Wasn't he flying at me
was.
before?
He was.
All right.
Okay.
I want to jump off the jet, off the side that he's falling, and I want to ground pound with him between the ground and my pound.
So that'd just be a punch.
I couldn't because I guess it doesn't really. I don't get momentum to ground pound, huh?
No.
You can't grapple him and then just as he hits the ground, your fist hit, as his head ricochets off the ground into your fist.
When somebody has an 11 strength in this game, that wouldn't make that much of a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I want to punch him then.
Okay. So you just kind of fall through the air and punch him whilst you're falling.
13.
Nope, that's a miss.
But he's falling and stuff, so it's easier to hit.
I'll give him a penalty to his parry of a lot. And
Okay.
Then it's still a miss. Damn. Okay. So you swing.
Axe.
You kind of you're throwing blows in the air as you're both falling toward the ground.
Right.
All right. Now we have Cosmic Ray. Inside the jet, not in energy form. Everybody has left you. Everybody is either fallen off the jet or teleported out of the jet.
I'm in energy form.
Yeah, he's in energy form.
I went into energy form at the
Oh,
very
that's right.
end.
That's right. Correct. So yeah, you are in energy form.
So then I'm going to leave and try and find the shadow.
Okay. Make a perception check.
That is a 11.
An 11. You're covering a lot of ground because you move. How far can you move in a round in energy form?
2 miles.
2 miles in a round. So we're talking hundreds of miles an hour just zipping around. And you roll an 11 on your perception. Make a standard awareness check to couple with that. Because you're moving so fast, things kind of are a blur because you don't have quickness, which is the ability to think super fast like that as you're moving around. So everything becomes a blur. So you're in the area that you need to be, but do you see him basically?
Okay, so a 15 awareness.
You do. Okay. You see on the ground, going into what appears to be some sort of dilapidated building, abandoned building, the shadow with Juya, and she's struggling, trying to get free. And he goes, you see him right as he goes inside the door.
Now, can I talk to my crotch while in energy form? That's where my belt buckle
That's
is.
where his
His
microphone-
communicator's on his
yeah.
belt buckle. Yeah, I guess you can talk. No, we're going to say yes. We're going to say you can communicate.
Okay. So then, Muriel, he's over here. Come to me. And then I shoot off a little, flash.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
So you don't see me?
Right. So you see zipping out this bolt of energy, which you know is Cosmic Ray, and it's just zinging around like crazy, going all directions really fast.
Right.
And
there's no systematic grid pattern to it. It's just random.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Of course.
But then you hear him over the intercom say what he says, and then you see a little flash of where he is.
Perfect.
All right. So, we know what the Shadow's doing. That was his move action. You don't know what his standard action is. Master Yi is going to give you a round of combat while you're still falling.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Punches at you. 22 against your parry.
Hit.
31.
31.
Yeah.
Yeah, checking my sheet. You
Yep.
just keep your eyes over there, cheater.
So you guys are just kind of... He connected, but it didn't get through your tough tectonic hide.
Pa.
Shadow did his thing. Stormlord. So you're like, Mr. Muriel, I'm over here. And as you look back and do your little blink, you see the Stormlord is actually under the jet, and he's got that water hand still with him. And he's got the water hand kind of on the back of the jet, grabbing it, and he's grabbing it, trying to pull it down or move it or something like that, which was what caused the jarring of the jet in the first place.
Gotcha.
But he sees your little light zinging around, and he releases the jet and turns to face you. And you, sir, need to make a dodge DC 20. No, 18. DC 18, sorry.
So dodge is 22.
Oh, so he misses you anyway, so don't have to worry about it. So yeah, he kind of turns and he does this blast, and it looks like just streams of jets of water are coming out of his hands.
Son of a gun.
but they all miss you. You're kind of zicking around. Zing, 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 zip, zip. And he misses
This
you.
is the Storm Lord?
It's not very stormy.
Hail, water, and lightning is what he can do.
But I'm like,
So he's not... Is he... Like, there's no sparks or anything around him right now. He's shooting streams of water? Is that what's
Correct.
happening? Okay.
Help!
get him, Mr. Midal.
Well, I'm going to have to
So-
teleport.
Yeah, you don't see the Stormlord, but you can see the effect. So you figure you're pretty smart. Hey, he's underneath the jet.
Underneath. I don't know what else to really do except chase. Is it within one teleport? 1,900 feet where...
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So let's go there and... That's my movement. And conjure up... Oh, what do we want? What do we want? I need a four-sided. Like a... Oh, that'll work. That'll work. There's 3 in total cosmic rays now going with me.
Okay, so
2 are fake and
you're
one's
standing
the
there,
real.
and there's like 3 little wisps of energy
Yes.
flitting around you. Okay. And you're standing on the ground by the door of the dilapidated structure.
Well, I'll
that-
be floating, I hope.
Floating,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We're getting ready to go in.
All right, so let's roll some initiative here. Enemy's got a 16.
23, I win.
19.
Lose.
Same as last time. All right, Tectonic.
I'm going to punch him in the face.
Just so you know, you're hitting the ground this round.
Ground pound.
So if you want to wait till you hit the ground, you can do a ground pound. He's going to go before, so you'd have to delay. If you want to wait until you're on the ground, you're going to let him go before you.
I'm going to punch him.
Okay.
And then land on my feet.
All right.
Like a bad A.
18 is his.
Oh, man. 11.
Okay, so you just swinging and missing. You're
Well,
not
it's
you're not
hard-
used to fighting
Yeah.
whilst falling.
Yeah, it's hard to
that
fight
is-
in
that
here.
is
That's,
difficult.
You know,
All right,
you only
Cosmic-
roll 3s. but-
Cosmic Ray, only one of you get to go, even though there are 3 of you flying around.
Okay. Then I'm still in energy form.
Yep.
I'm going to try and distract Stormlord
Okay.
for Eminem to attack him.
All right, so go ahead and roll an attack with your best form, so +8.
God damn it. 14.
Okay, so that is 1. So you get a +2 on your 2 hit or, against his resistance. So, but it's not your turn. It's my turn. Okay, so the Shadow. Okay, and then we have Master Yi, who is going to... He is going to punch you again. That's what he's going to do. And he's going to hit... 19 against your parry.
Hit.
Is it? Okay. So, 31.
No, finally found it. 27.
So that's 4. So that's only 1 degree of failure. So 1 hit of damage. Now, once you land on the ground, you're going to be able to regenerate 1 hit per round. Is that correct? Or is it 1 every 2 rounds?
1 hit every 2 rounds.
Okay. So you've taken 2. So, all right. And then you guys smash into the ground. A little cloud of ring of dust and dirt kind of flies up as you both smash into the ground. Neither of you taking damage.
As our jet flies off.
As your jet's on its way home, with nobody in it or on it.
Yeah.
And Stormlord. All right, so Stormlord sees that he's getting distracted. He is going to. He actually. It looks like he's engulfed in some sort of blue swirling water or mist thing or something.
Just now?
Just now.
Okay.
Like he.
Okay.
And it's Mr. Mutiel's turn. And then he's moving toward you. He's flying down toward Mr. Mutiel and Cosmic Ray.
Okay. So when I conjure things, those are real.
Correct.
That's now tangible.
Conjure is real and permanent, but its restriction is it cannot be an organic thing. You can conjure a human or a plant,
Oh, right. That's not real.
and it's real forever. And it's much less powerful than your illusion.
Yes, by far.
So
Okay, so this guy just covered himself in a big ball of water. It looks
what
that
it
way.
looks like, yeah.
Some kind of liquid flying right at us. What is the largest? I would just conjure up the largest capacitor that I could inside his water bubble, like a defibrillator, but as big as I possibly can. I want to discharge all of this electricity that I can as fast as I can.
Like one of those heart, like
Yes.
clear.
Yes, but I mean like the size of 2 people. Like
Right,
that's how big the
and-
capacitors
And
are.
you kind of put it onto the water
don't know.
bubble and just blow it up.
I'm starting to use. Yeah, I
Okay.
can't hit these guys so far.
So go ahead and I think you get a +9 on your 2 hit.
Oh, conjure.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. And I'm getting assistance from the distraction.
So you get a +11.
For sakes.
Oh my God! Another 1.
Wow.
I've rolled 2. He's rolled 2
Two?
or 3.
It's 2.
You've
I've rolled probably like 12.
My goodness!
100.
Wow, we're having a hard time
Are we
tonight.
sure we're superheroes?
Yeah.
Are we,
Maybe
are
you're
we not
ju-
normal?
I think you're just heroes.
Super zeros.
Super zero.
All right, so and that finishes
Wow.
off that round. So let's go ahead and roll initiative real quick.
let's go
Got
ahead.
a 14.
20. I win.
I lost.
What'd you get, Bradley?
14.
You beat me.
All right, Tectonic.
I'm gonna. I don't know, because now that I'm on the ground, I can ground pound. But ground pound just knocks him down, doesn't do any damage. I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
Can you like box his ears in?
24.
Oh, we moved in. I moved into the building last round. After that miss, that
so you
epic
kind of
fail.
conjure that up and then flee into the building?
Yes.
Okay. Do you teleport into the building or just go through the door?
I can't teleport. That would be.
Oh, that's an
Oh.
no, it's a move action.
Oh, I can.
But it's one of your arrays, though, isn't it?
Correct.
So you can't do two
Two
arrays in
arrays.
one round.
That's right.
And your conjure was an array power.
Correct.
So
So yeah.
you'll
Float
have to
into the
just
building.
move in. If they're-
Walk in normal.
Float and open the door. Okay, so you punch him and he flies backwards into a building, like smashing into the building and through the building. Not the dilapidated building that the shadow went into, but a different building. And he kind of smashes through the wall and into the building.
I'm not done with this dude. He can't just get
Oh, you-
blown away.
You can chase after him.
I'm gonna jump after him. That's my move action.
Punch him and he flies off through into
I'm like,
into a
hell
hole and
no.
you jump in after him. Okay. And it is my turn. All right, so we've got Master Yi, and he actually is going to, as you're jumping into the hole that he went into the building, he's jumping out of it at you. With a punch.
Fisticuffs here. Ha ha ha!
Please tell me that's a 1.
Have face.
It's not a 1, but it's not good.
Yes.
Your parry better than 14?
It is.
Okay, yeah, he swings and misses.
Ha ha!
So you kind of swing and you kind of grapple and kind of do a little spin in mid jump as you hit each other and land on the ground, still in face-to-face, fist-to-fist combat. Stormlord versus all the cosmic rays. He sees a bunch of you. So he's actually just going to bring down a whole bunch of like hail. Hailstorm is that's what the power is called. Hailstorm, and it is basically a burst effect. No, okay, so yeah, he's not gonna bring it down. Something he shoots out.
Yeah, I was gonna say burst.
That was his Hadouken, but it's a cone 60 foot long and it's 60 foot wide at the end. So he's going to attempt to hit all 3 of you, and he hits 2 of the 3 of you. Actually, no. He doesn't hit you.
Hooray!
So he hits the 2 not yous, and they take damage. What is your power of
9.
illusion? It's a 9. So, and his power is going to be, so it's going to be a resistance of 8 plus 15, 23. No, and
No. Oh, second one. Gotcha.
21.
21.
So both of the images are destroyed by his hailstorm, revealing the unharmed cosmic ray. Woo! So I guess you
did it.
were the only one smart enough to get out. The other 2 were kind of fluting around and got caught in the full blast of the hailstorm and were destroyed.
Cool.
And that was their turn.
So the building that the shadow and everyone went into, what is that made out of?
Stone.
Stone.
It's an old, imagine like an old brick tenement house that's been like abandoned and it's all run down. Maybe got some bums living on one of the floors.
Okay, so I can pass through any size crack.
In energy form, yeah, you would have no problem whipping around inside this building. Cover 2 miles worth of distance.
Because I can't pass through non-conductive material.
Correct. If you're
But-
like in a sealed wooden box, you couldn't get out.
But as long as there's a crack, I can
Right.
still.
If there's an opening that's, like even the size of a crack under a door,
Okay.
you could easily get through.
Okay. So then I'm going to go inside.
Okay. To what extent?
I'm just getting away from this water, dude.
As he whizzes past me, zing! Find her!
Then I'm going to continue searching as I hear that.
Basically-
I guess, do I hear that as I'm going 2 miles in 6 seconds? Speed-wise?
Yeah, for comic book action stuff, you get that. Like you're going in and Mr. Muto goes, "Find her!" And then you spend you only get to go like 1.8 miles.
Yeah,
because,
I mean, it's a small building.
But yeah, you cover 1.8 miles of ground in a matter of a few seconds, and you do not see. I need you to make a perception check, though. You don't see them.
8.
Yeah,
Teen.
no sign of them.
Man, we are doing well.
No sign of them. And you looked through every floor and every room in this building. Okay, and we are now on to Mr. Mudial.
Yeah, he's going in with the full intent of trying to bloodhound his way to find the Shadow and Juya. Juya.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. I'm moving in, just being as perceptive as possible.
Make a check.
Hey, 24.
Okay. You notice that something, for a dilapidated building, there's expectations of what you would find here. But you notice something very out of place, and that is a very clean, section of tile on the floor. Like, there's not, dust and crap, and there's, hey, that's out of place here.
In a circle?
No, it's like a tile, like a square.
Oh, okay.
But a square section of floor it's not, it doesn't belong.
Okay.
It's not beat up, it's not run down, it's not...
The hell do I think it is? And I'm not stepping on it or pushing it yet. Pull up. Is it a? Well, I'm gonna investigate this more.
Okay.
Is there a handle? Is there?
There does not appear to be
You know what? I'm poking at it. Is it pushed down? Does it?
Okay, so
Then-
you kind of go onto it and push.
Yes.
Okay.
Push.
It's got one of those where you push down and let go and it kind of pops up.
Oh, perfect.
One of those
Yep.
click, and it comes open.
Okay.
Okay.
And,
And it opens up and there's
opens
a ladder, climb down ladder down into a hole into the ground, but it looks like there's cement walls, it looks structure.
For being on the floor, I feel like
'Kay.
that's a flawed system. Someone could just step on it and
Oops.
be like, what is that?
Oh,
Well, it was in the corner though. It was around.
Right, it
it's
wasn't
tucked to-
correct.
But I mean,
It's not just in the hallway.
but
that would be.
bums. I mean, there's homeless people around.
they probably live down there.
That's
That's where their society is.
Terrible system.
Mole men.
How are these people beating us?
Murlocs. Okay. Well, I guess if I've got movement left, I'll
Start going down.
continue
or-
down that.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Raymond.
All right, so they got a 9.
I lost.
Wow.
I get to go first. I'm gonna punch.
Okay,
14.
that's a miss.
Damn.
And now it's my turn. So he is going to. He's kind of. It almost feels like he's toying with you, maybe keeping you from helping your friends.
I feel like that too.
And he's going to punch you because he's looking around. He's like kind of looking around as he's fighting you. He's not giving you 100% of his attention.
Oh, he is.
He's
I'm beating the crap out of
he's
this dude.
toying with you. Is your parry 20? Because I got a 20 on my 2 hit.
Nope, that's a hit.
It is a hit. All right, so 31.
Yep, got a 31.
Okay.
Haha.
You rolled a 10?
12.
No, 12. Oh, yeah, it's because you have the 2 penalty. And now it is Stormlord. And he is going to blow the door open. So the door, like as Mr. Mudio goes down into the trap door, we're going to say, you hear the explosion of the door as you kind of like look up and see chunks of the door fly overhead.
Perfect timing.
And his movement is going to be to go to the top of that, and you see Stormlord appear, eyes glowing again, energy starting to form around his fists.
Balls.
His water sphere shield is gone.
Oh.
He kind of used
okay.
that to shed that kind of supernova style to blow the door open
Gotcha.
and flying in really
Is he
fast.
starting to lightning up again?
Yeah, it looks like he's charging up his lightning. But he's done for this round. The Shadow. Okay. Master Yi already went. And there you go.
Away.
All right.
Okay, so as I'm flying around and I see the Stormlord looking down,
Yep, you hear the explosion of the door, and then you kind of zip downstairs instantly.
I'm going to start just buzzing around him. I look down and I see Mr. Meudial, and I'm just going to distract.
Okay. So
As-
go ahead and roll and add your...
So then that is an 18.
So 2, so you get a +3. Mr. Meudial gets a +3 on his action if he wants to interact with the Stormlord.
As I'm floating down this ladder corridor.
Yep.
Bindings or Mind Blast? Bindings or Mind Blast? Bindings hasn't worked once. I feel like
Now's the time.
It's going to work. It's going to work.
Just mind blast him. Just mind blast him.
this is the Shadow, right?
Nope, this is Stormlord.
Stormlord.
This is Raiden.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just Mind Blast him.
Okay. So
Sure. And that's the bonus, the teamwork bonus is on the 2 hit?
it's
Or
on both.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's good.
Almost like
Oh,
you
no,
should
no.
use it more.
It's on your 2 hit, and then it's on my resistance roll. You don't do more damage, but it's
Right. Oh, it's on your resistance roll
correct.
too?
It's on both
Ooh,
rolls.
so that makes the difficulty 23 on this instead of 21?
24, because it's a 3.
Oh,
Because he had 2 degrees of success.
let's bind him.
Binding.
Let's try binding him
So
in his
you
place again.
roll and add...
Is that the wrong choice?
Do what you want.
It's
So you,
binding.
you roll and add 12 against his
Whatever.
dodge.
17.
And his dodge is 20.
Not getting anything done with 5s.
Okay. So yeah, the bindings start to form, and he just and then like electrocutes him, and they just kind of disintegrate away from him. And it is now initiative. Ooh,
Am I at the bottom of these stairs yet? This
yeah, you're
ladder?
just kind of floating down. The reason you're still in the hole that you're at the bottom is because you did your bindings. All right,
5.
What'd you get?
20.
I win.
All right. So Cosmic Ray and Mr. Meudial lost. So Cosmic Ray.
Okay, so I'm going to continue flying around and just really trying to pull him away from Mr. Meudial, like so he doesn't energy or lightning down the hole at him.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to like try and distract, and then can I touch him at like cuz I'm within touch range as I'm doing this, so am I doing damage?
Well, the mechanic is if you distract, you actually don't do any damage. You just
Okay.
make it easier for others to successfully do their damage
Okay,
attack.
so
or
then I'm
effect
just going to try and pull his energy. I'm not trying to do any damage.
But you're trying to actually physically move him?
No, just pull his attention, like distract him enough to where like he's annoyed by me to where he starts coming after me.
Okay. So you're multiple things here. The distract thing and sort of taunt aggro grabbing thing. Calling him some names. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's all kind of one just because, I mean, I'm flying
Correct.
around.
So go ahead and roll a d20 and add your 8.
Okay, that is a 28.
28?
Yep.
All right. So he is very distracted. It's working.
Sweet.
Okay. And it's my turn. So he is going to attack you. You are electrically... He is going to... And he's all charged up, so he's going to blast electricity onto you, but I think you're immune to electricity, aren't you?
I have immunity 10. I don't know what.
Are there any words after that?
Electricity.
Yeah. So you're immune to electricity.
Okay, just
So
100%.
which 100% immune to electricity whilst in energy form.
Gotcha.
You could fly into an outlet and be fine.
Can I travel down an outlet?
I would don't see why not. I mean, you are energy. You are
Heck
you are
yeah.
electricity, but you can't travel at the speed of light. So
Boo.
okay, but yeah, he does this energy blast to try and push you off of him. but it just kind of goes through
It
you.
just supercharges me, and I do more damage to him.
Yeah, but he's also immune to electricity, so
He's got like 3 elements. He can only be like.
correct. No, he's got 3. You are very correct.
He's just immune to all of them.
So you guys are just kind of energy blasting back and forth with each other, and then the shadow. Okay, and then we have Master Yi, who disengages with you. He basically just kind of, like, you guys have been punching back and forth, tectonic. He's, da-da-da-da-da. And then he just like a flash, just moves wispy fast into the building.
How far?
How far? Well, the building is, I'm going to say the building is about 150 feet away from you.
I'm gonna go there and punch him.
But you don't see him. He's inside the building. It's like,
do you punch through the wall and go, oh yeah?
The building we were in front of?
no. The building, the dilapidated building that the shadow went in, that these guys
Right, okay.
everybody else went into. Yeah, you're about 150 feet away from that. And
Yeah.
he moves way more than that.
Right.
So he's inside the building somewhere.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start making my way into that building, I guess.
Okay, easily, because I think your jump is 250, so you can easily jump if you
To
want.
the entrance and then have to walk.
You can just smash your way through, because remember the front door, like looking at the building where you went, the front door and the area of the building kind of around the front door has been blasted open, so it's kind of like a hole there.
Can I get to Stormlord and punch him?
No,
Okay.
but you can.
I'm gonna get to Stormlord then.
Okay, so you kind of jump and land right in the hole that was the front door that is now a
Right.
big hole, and then you kind of look down and you see Stormlord and you jump at him like you're gonna
Land next to him.
Correct. All right, Mr. Mutiel.
Mr. Mutiel is gonna take the advice of Cosmic Ray and Mind Blast this turn, and also Raymond, find the girl, and I will Mind Blast.
Okay. So that's a 5 bonus on your roll.
32.
Wow, it's a hit. And that is instead of toughness, it's will resistance.
Correct.
And I have a 5 penalty. And your damage of Mind Blast is damage 6. So 6 plus 15 is 21 against. Ow! Okay, so yeah. You hit him with a Mind Blast, boom, and you see he just kind of flies up in the air and lands on his back. It's like he's stunned or something. The electricity around his hands and in his eyes sort of flickers for a second as it's like dying out. It looks like. Right as you get there, you see Tectonic. Right as you kind of land, you see Stormlord go flying back from a blast from the hole in the ground and land on his back. Oh, and his energy's kind of fading. And you see Cosmic Ray kind of wisping around above him really fast. All right, Mr. Mutiel, that was your standard action. As a move action, you're down at the bottom. You're gonna.
Yep, gonna keep going.
Okay.
I think I'm done now. Yeah, keep
So
going.
you kind of look around, and I'll tell you what you see next week.
Ah, there you go.
Mr. Mutiel doesn't like that one bit.
A long tunnel with smooth walls.
I really just wanted you to jump through the wall and go, oh yeah.
You were trying for that.
I was gonna say, oh no.
I mean, you could do
Because it's
that
done.
too.
You're done.
You could do that too.
So that's good. We ended
Oh,
on not
no.
rolling a 1.
Yeah,
that's good. That's
that's
what it
good.
feels like. I kind of
feel
like
I
this.
just need to